Hey, I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I'm going to try to do a little bit of a quick test drive. We're getting into the evening here, so it may be a little dark, but I think that was best instead of having all the setting sun and the sun flares. But we're going to go around on the 2021 Mazda CX-30 Premium and check it out on the road and see what we think, and I'll slice this up and try to keep it manageable, but a couple of highlights here and there. So let's get going. Okay, let's crank it up. All right, so of course, a lot of questions that have been asked before are about the electronic parking brake. So if you make sure to put your seatbelt on, then when you put it in drive, we're still locked in, but when you touch the accelerator, then it releases. So if you make sure and do that, you won't have any problems there. All right, as it gets a little darker, it's gonna be a little more grainy, but hope that you can see on the road a little bit. And of course, the automatic lights are on, and with the high beam assist, so it will adjust accordingly. And this is a road off of Rucker Boulevard. It's a little rough, little coarse paving, so it has a little bit louder sound to it. Of course, Mazda's worked really hard to implement a lot of materials, premium materials for noise, vibration, harshness, to really make the drive more enjoyable. Of course, it's a lot of fun to be driving a Mazda, but also the ambient noise and everything around to be as low as possible, which is, as you can going over these bumps and things, you barely hear anything. And we're going to go over railroad track in just a minute. Here's that railroad track. Went over it at 20 miles per hour. You notice these potholes here. Good handling. You can feel them a little bit, but they're not that loud, which is good. A little bit of a windy road, so it's a good feel here. Now that we've got the nav card standard in the 2021 CX-30, we also have traffic sign recognition, which is really nice. A good companion, especially on this premium model with the active driving display, so it shows up on the instrument panel and in the windshield. You may be noticing that this screen is rather bright. You can adjust the brightness of it as well. However, if I click over here to music, you know, with the black background, it's not as bright. So, you know, if I was listening to a station here, which we're just on the preview for now, so. I like how it uses the whole wide view here for the whole map. And this is the 3D mode. You do have a couple of different settings here that you can choose. We can go to two-dimensional. And that's more of a traditional map that we're accustomed to. I'm going to give it an acceleration test here. I'm going to turn the sport mode on. You see it's lit up on the instrument panel here. Just wait till we can. All right, we've got it. So I'm pulling out easy. Now I'm going to let it go. Trying to keep it in the speed limit here. You can tell I was over 5,000 RPMs. Did pull back just a little bit because I didn't want a red line, but that's what sport gets you. It gets you all the acceleration. Go ahead and turn that off here. You can see the change. I'm on sport. Look at there. The RPMs is about 2,400. Keeping it at a higher rev, I turn sport off. It drops to, well, about 1,500 right now. So sport mode will keep you up in those higher revs, ready for on-demand power. I don't know if you can see the speed or not, but we're going about 56 right now. Still pretty quiet in here. I do have the paddle shifters as well on the Premium. I didn't really intend for this to be a test drive at night, but I guess that's what we're getting. So this is the parchment interior, which is very nice. The only thing I'll say I'm missing right now is the ventilated seats that I'm accustomed to in my CX-5. Let off the throttle now as I coast down here, and while we have the light, as I merge, I'm going to give it a little bit of gas, but I don't have sport engaged. Slow down and make this turn. I'm at 24 miles per hour, just gonna give it a little bit. All right, so you can see even then I was at 4,000 RPMs. Great acceleration in this vehicle with the 2.5 liter. Plenty of power. Now here's a brief look of Enterprise, Alabama at night. Railroad tracks there. Let's get some directions to the dealership while we're driving here.
Say a command.
Direct me to Mitchell Mazda, 1222 Rucker Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Find Mazda dealership.
Say the desired line number.
1.
There were multiple results found. Say the desired line number.
1.
take the next right onto Alabama 248 Rucker Boulevard.
Number 1, Mitchell Mazda. That's the only one that matters, right? I forgot I wasn't talking to Google Assistant
Arrive at your destination on the right
or Siri for a minute there.
of a mile.
All right, well, we're getting close to our final destination at Mitchell Mazda. Thanks for joining me for this quick test drive. Of course, now my active driving display is showing 0.4 miles to Mitchell Mazda. I've got this red light here and then just a little bit further to go. If you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like to add, I know this was kind of impromptu, and hopefully the quality is there so you could see kind of what I'm seeing. But it's a great feel, great performance, very comfortable seat. I mean, I've said that before. Just the design is fantastic. Plenty of room.
At your destination on the right in 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet to the dealership. But this is a very comfortable seat.
Your destination on the right.
Turning here. But drop a comment below if there's anything else that I can answer for you, or maybe a test drive with more light outside. Give me a call or text at 334-718-0504. I'm Jonathan Sewell at Mitchell Mazda. I'm here. I arrived on the Boulevard in Enterprise with a look at the 2021 CX-30 Premium. A little quick drive at night through Enterprise. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, and I really can't wait to see you in one of these. Mazda.